We are the broken generation, black in effect.
Broken.
And it's time we get in one of them situationships. Do you know what? It's been a minute since we did a situationship.
Yeah, it's been a little while still.
And the funniest thing is, these ones actually give me joke.
Yeah.
It's kind of a step away from our broken generation, isn't it?
Yeah, from our serious.
Yeah, we are
address the issues of the nation. Yeah.
Even though we have jokes, a lot of the times we do talk, a lot of our topics really do hold some real situations. So, I'm not even going to waste no time. Let's get straight into it. So this is one of them ones where you're having a conversation and someone doesn't really know if they should tell you or not. You know, it's one of them like, you could feel that they're edging along that conversation but don't really know if they should tell you. So, situation straight up. So, your girlfriend's best friend has started messaging you behind her back.
Okay.
So...
yeah, I love these situationships still. I love them still. Yeah, go on,
I guess we need to kind of put some context behind it.
Let me take off my hat for this one. Go on.
Oh, geez, take it off. So we need to put a little context behind it. As we say, the more we talk in detail, the more people are going to be able to work out who it is.
Yeah.
So we go.
You got to be careful. Tread lightly.
Because obviously we have our dedicated listeners,
of course.
You know, and a lot of the time the people that do listen and watch us are the situations we talk about, so other people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So so I had some content like, how does that make you feel instantly?
So my girl's best friend, is it best friend though?
Like, girls
confident,
define, innit? We're talking good friend,
okay.
Best friend. We're talking you've been out together. Like, you've gone out, even as a trio.
Okay, so first of all, we have to figure out how did she get your number? Did she do it on social media? Because if it's a social media thing, then it's a calm thing to some extent.
Yeah.
If it's your number, it's a bit more personal.
You reckon?
What are you?
I hear that though.
So what is she messaging? Is she trying to subtly do something?
Yeah.
It's like, so that's not...
No, so I'm saying...
Okay.
Message content...
Yeah.
Was, you was looking good last night. How are you and person? Because remember... how I always looked at this situation...
Was this a dream of yours once?
You know? How I've always looked at this situation... is that person knows your relationship inside out.
Okay, yeah.
So, they know. So, say me and you are having a conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
You know my relationship inside out. If you're then going to message my girlfriend behind my back, you already know.
You already know the realness.
There's, So, there's intent. Even if it's just a little subtle, there's intent.
So, first of all, you've got to figure out, because this is a dangerous one.
It is very dangerous.
Dangerous one. This could go left.
That could be set up.
So far. Exactly.
Yeah, it could be arrows.
Is it a setup? Because if it's a
traps.
If it's a setup, then you know it's gone. It's over for you. Yeah. It's over for you for a while. So yeah, my first impression. A weaker Dean.
I forgot that week.
yeah. A weaker Dean would have actually seen what go on in it. So I'd be trying to answer in such a way as to figure out what is she really, really trying to say. Yeah. Because that's the real crux of the matter: is what is the underlying, what's under the current, what's the current under the surface. Do you know what I mean? Because you want to test that and see what go on. But on a real, I would be. That's a red flag. That's a big red flag. The fact that she
red flag in what? The relationship or red flag in you and her?
No, there's an alarm bells in my head. When that comes through, it means, okay, either she knows that me and Mrs. is going through a madness, and she's trying to be like, my Mrs. is trying to get to me through her.
Oh, so you always feel like it's a setup.
What's the real? Yeah, it's a setup. Or it's a red flag in the sense of, this ain't a good friend of yours. So I might be able to build my confidence up. She might be doing us a favour. I might just slide there, get my confidence up, build myself up, and come back in the situation.
Do you know why you're a sick guy? Because I thought you was going on the line of, I might have to go and tell my partner Nah, you know, these are the friends you keep. But you went the complete opposite.
The reason why
it might come run.
If me and the missus were going for a situation,
Yeah.
I can't tell her, look at your friends. Because that's not good for her. That's not good for her mental.
Well,
okay.
I mean? Well, she's about to lose both of them.
If she is about to lose us both, because she did a madness, or because she's not appreciate the alpha that is me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Then I got to teach her a lesson. This is what alphas do, babes.
So
this is what alphas do.
So for you, not you personally,
Go on, talk the team.
but if you're looking at that message, how does that message need to be worded to make you consider or look at that and feel like that's an option? So like you just said, does it have to be, I know she doesn't appreciate you? Or does it have to be along those lines?
It's a lot of things, yeah. So it's, first of all, it just depends where I am as a man.
Oh, okay.
Because if she's beating me up at home, not physically, but just like
emotionally.
What, you can't do the dishes? What, the kids need you blah blah. If I'm getting that all the time in the neck, and I don't feel worthy, and then she's sending me a message similar to that, like, oh, I know she doesn't treat you right. You looked good. There was no reason why. Can't believe she said that about you. We're in our presence. You don't deserve that. You're right, babes. I don't deserve it. You know what I mean?
Because you know what? There's times.
Yeah, go on.
When, like, your partner's friend may agree with you.
Yeah, facts.
Like, there are times people's been in those situations where, and there might not be no intent.
Yeah.
But there might just be a sly, do you know what? I actually think you're probably right and she's moving a bit mad. But obviously, I'm a friend. I need to support her.
If that's the set.
So there's difference. Yeah. But it's how, this is what I'm saying, is how you read.
Yeah. Because the response might just be, do you know what? I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. And if she comes out with another text, though.
Because imagine you open the message and the message says something along the lines of, I know she doesn't appreciate you. You're a good man. Anyone would be lucky to have you. How you reading into that then?
That's a bit tasty.
Like,
that's a bit tasty.
Because that could just be...
Yeah, it could be a fact.
Keep your head up.
Could be a fact. Yeah, chin up. Don't worry. Next relationship will be better.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily an overt invite. You know what I mean?
How you read it. It's how you read it, isn't it? It's how you read it.
Yeah, you got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful.
But I believe more time, if someone's going to message that, they know what they're doing, but they're being smart.
Yeah.
Like if I was to message that.
Well, first of all, in those situations, you got to be wise. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
If
100%.
If she sends you another message, if she sends you another message, what you got to do is be smart about it. Look around you. Where are you? Is she around the corner with your brethren laughing at you?
Yeah, waiting.
Do a quick video call or a voice call. Be mindful. Don't say too much. Because there's some screen recordings people are doing.
So for me,
don't expose yourself.
No, but for me, that is always going to be an in-person thing.
Yeah. You got to see
the next step after that is an in-person conversation.
Yeah. Are you leading that? Are you like saying, yo, we should meet up? Or you
no. I'm just saying, it stops.
It stops.
Like right there, it stops.
Respectable.
Until in person. Is what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying this is fact. I'm just saying, in general, this stops until it's in person.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
And then if you haven't got that same energy
in person
around us.
What do you mean around us?
So like me, you, and a friend, which is my girlfriend.
Okay.
Like obviously the energy is going to change. But I need to understand if when she goes to the toilet, are you giving me that energy? Because if you're not, it's a setup, brother.
Yeah. I hear you.
You know, if she gets up and goes and I give you a little rub on the leg and you're on some, what's going on here? Or with the conversations shut down.
Do you know how risky that is? In person with your partner there.
Yeah, but I'm saying that situation has already been created.
Yeah.
So now you need to establish if that situation is real or if it's a setup.
If she messaged you whilst you're in the presence of your girl, that's a madness. Then I'm saying, man, live your life, cuz.
So you think that is basically confirmation?
First of all, if she's texting you under the table, like you're in the presence, it's like, I can't believe she just said that. And she messaged you, it's a go. It's a green light. It's a green light, man.
Do you reckon?
Send your girl to the shop and do it there and then. You got one life to live, people.
You know what? When I talk about this, I think of so many like different songs and films.
What songs you thinking of?
Wow, the first one is the Morgan Heritage Best Friend. You know, on a drop leaf for him. Your best friend that became my friend, and behind your back, you're trying to get in my bed. Hey, baby, I admit it. I didn't hit it. Because if I did, hey, don't worry about the vocals. You get me? It's been a while. But there's loads in it.
Yeah.
There's loads of songs about it. Mary J. Blige. He can love you better than he can. Hey, rhythms. So it's been going on since
the dawn of time.
But obviously, I think now it's just a bit more accessible because of social media.
You got to keep yourself safe.
And you can then send messages. You can say it happened, it didn't really happen.
Screenshot.
Yeah, you can screenshot.
Can't trust them.
But you can unsend messages. But nah, that's I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
That's a bountiful one. So, fella, whoever the geezer, if you're gonna holler at him, let him know. Look, stay strong.
Has to.
Don't get caught slipping. Ultimately, you don't want to get caught slipping.
If you need confirmation.
Yeah. You need face-to-face verbal confirmation in an appropriate atmosphere.
Right, let's go with two situations. First situation, it was really read wrong, and it was just a friendship, but you read it as
an invitation. Yeah,
as an invitation.
Yeah.
So how do you feel that goes?
Yeah, that's the end.
Like, do you have to talk? Do you have to tell your partner, or are you two just making an agreement?
Yeah. You got again. If you can make an agreement, yes. But you've got to tell your real one, if it's a real one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? If you're like, look, I messed up. I actually do want to be with you. Look, we were going through a situation, blah, blah, blah. Then you're cool. She's going to get better. I don't know if you get out of that. I don't know if you get out of that life. Eventually, you've got to do it. Eventually, if it's a year later, 24 months later, you've got to tell her. Because you can't have her friend having something on you, man. That's going to destroy you. Just
holding over the top.
Because you know when you cuss her, she's just going to come up, what, you? Blah, 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 and say what she said.
Yeah. You're not faithful anyway. Nah, babe, I didn't want to tell you, babe, but I have to.
And the truth is, gal always, their friendship circles are always a mess.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but their friendship, they always fall out of friendships. So as soon as they fall out of a friendship, she's gonna pull that card.
Because you could get shot anytime, innit? That shot could get shot anything. You could be like, oh, what happened with you and my man? What, you two still not a thing? Oh, what? You interested again? Are you? What? What? So last year you wasn't messaging me. You're like, what?
Facts.
The girl just sat there.
Everything she posts on your brethren posts on social media, you're just gonna think it's an indirect.
Oh,
all men are dogs. Yeah, she's talking about you.
Nah, every statement. You're under pressure. Yeah. I'm under pressure. So alright, cool. What about if it happens? Where do you go from there? And then now you have to sit around together.
Now you gotta live your truth. If this is the situation, how much of an issue are you? So like if you got a gal, that's one thing. If you got a gal, a house and kids, that's more stress. I wouldn't even take the risk. House and kids, you got to pattern it up a different way. But if she's a babes, yeah. if she's a babes, if she's a stunner,
yeah.
No more adjectives.
Sometimes you got to live your life.
You got to live your life, bro. You got one life to live, you know. You might get a car crash and die tomorrow, fam. Bury the kids in her pooch is what I'm trying to say.
Look, man, you're just at the food table. Brother, you're at the food table. She just passing you the salt, and you're thinking, boy.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we're laughing, but these things happen so often. Like, these things are proper.
That's a fact.
Like you said, since the dawn of time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And even sometimes, the best friend and the partner run away together. All next thing they're in a relationship. You know them ones like, oh, what happened to you and? Oh yeah, she's with my husband. What do you mean she's with your husband? Yeah, you know he left me. Yeah, he's with her now. But didn't you grow together? When you sandpit?
Yeah, that's a peak thing.
Sandpit.
That's a peak thing.
But I guess, like, if you are someone that's, like we just spoke about friendships, if you're best friends with someone, they probably share a lot of the similarities that you share. Because that's how you become best friends.
Random.
Oh, why?
Random. This Is Us. Have you seen the TV show This Is Us, an American TV show? It is the greatest TV show in the history of the world. It's about triplets.
No, I haven't seen that.
Triplets, one of the kid dies, they take another black baby on board.
I think I've seen it advertised. Incredible. Yeah? All right, I'll check that.
Let me say why. The father dies and his best friend marries his wife. Oh,
okay.
Spoiler. Sorry, I spoiled the whole thing for you. It's like a 7-season. It's the
what? And that like comes at the end.
Comes at the end. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
No way.
I just screwed up.
I'm not watching it now. Then.
No, it's the greatest.
You're as bad as them Top Boy people that's putting all the stuff up, and I haven't watched it yet.
Yo, do you know what happened to the Shane?
I don't want to do it, idiot, brother.
I'm joking. Nah, but on a real, like those things happen.
Yeah. Man,
and I'm blown away by it.
What even? Quickly. You know, like people say, like, if I die, you have to take care of my family.
Yeah.
Like, that's my expectation of you as a friend.
That's deep.
And there's a film or something similar to that in it, where it's like, if I'm expected to take care of the family, then me and you might as well get married, and we grow our relationship as we go, rather than right now we're in love. Maybe in time we can learn to look after the children, and that's deep. Do you think anyone expects that of you as a friend?
I hope not, bro. I hope not. I was gonna say a joke, but I can't disrespect.
I'm just saying, brother. If I go tomorrow, brother, my youths need to have a black father.
No,
you know what they need.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Imagine that though. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hand selecting. Imagine like
yeah.
Without dampening the mood, because this is pretty dark. Imagine you knew you were dying. Like, you know them ones, like you had a illness and you knew, like
you got 3 months left.
Finding suitable. Like, listen, my wife or my girlfriend needs to remarry.
Yeah.
I need a suitable stepfather. That's hilarious. You know, I ain't saying no more, because that's a Netflix. That's a documentary right there, brother.
That's a fact.
Like, you're interviewing your future person that's going to raise your children. Yo, that's a deep one. That's a good idea. I mean, we'll talk off camera about them ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get a script together. And call it My Dying Wish. Oh, behave. People, we are the broken generation, and we are aight.
All right, last name Henry on Instagram. Go follow. Next week Wednesday. Oh, it's not going to be aight, but the next time we talk about it, the comedy show would have just happened at the Vine.
Lovely.
We'll talk about that next time.
Lovely. ITZ Danger Instagram. I got the TikTok. Yeah, I'm doing my little TikTok right now.
Okay, do your thing.
I don't even know what the handle is, but it's in there somewhere.
It'll be in the description somewhere. Yeah.
Somewhere in the description. It probably won't, because I ain't even trying to promote it like that.
Oh, yeah?
But hold tight, the TikTokers. And we are the Broken Generation, episode whatever number it is.
Blessings.
Bless.